Captain Silvertooth here from Infographic News for Kids. Today is Friday! Yay! Sorry about that, got excited. It is Friday, May 10th of 2019. It is a wonderful Friday, and I hope you guys are doing great. Our mission is to inform the youth of all nations of the world being created for them to inherit. Our constitutional quote for today is, "A president cannot lead or defend a country if it is not held accountable by its laws." In yesterday's video, I asked you guys, what are the 4 parts of a constitution? And they are absolutative, legislative, supremacy, and the higher laws. Today's constitutional question is, does the Constitution say that the Supreme Court can make laws? Let me know. Holla. Hit me up. Tell me what's up. Let me know. I'm being weird now, so we're just gonna move on. Today I'm starting the video with something a tad bit different, but not really. Well, it's different, but you know. We are starting the video with a song called End of Days by Vinnie Paz. Viewer discretion is advised for people under the age of 13, PG-13. So, sorry kids younger than 13. Vinnie Paz is a Sicilian American rapper and lyricist. He is a political rapper, and I agree with some of what he says. But aliens? Maybe not. Not for sure if there's real aliens, but I know of other types of aliens. But we'll get into that a different time. But here it is in 3, 2, 1.
The greatest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated to. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar, you think you're free.
What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. We are being hypnotized by people like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers.
We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave? These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds, who wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. But then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody is slaves, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lair. I ain't never caught slipping, never underprepared. Yeah, they straight sign on me, they just spray it proudly. George Bush, the grandson of Alistair Crowley. They want you to believe the lie that the enemy's Saudi. The enemy ain't Saudi, the enemy around me. It's fluoride in the water, but nobody know that. It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac. For real? How could any government bestow that upon people who believe in political throwback? That's not all that I'm here to present you. I know about the Black Pope and Solomon's Temple. Yeah. About the Vatican assassins and how they will get you, and how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave? These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, head in the clouds, who wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. But then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end.
Whoever built the pyramids had knowledge of electrical power, and you know that's the information that they suppress and devour. Who you think the motherfuckers that crashed in the tower? Who you think that made it turn into ash in an hour? The same ones that invaded your own, the ones that never told you about the skeletons on the moon. Yeah, the ones that poison all the food you consume, the ones that never told you about the Mount Vesuvius tombs. The bird flu is a lie, the swine flu is a lie. Why would that even come as a surprise? Yeah, the polio vaccine made you die. It caused cancer and it cost a lot of people their lives. Do y'all know about Bohemian Grove? How the world leaders sacrificing children in robes? Lucifer is God in the public school system. I suggest you open up your ears and you listen.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us finally slaves. And everybody's just walking around, head in the clouds and won't awaken to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
The greatest hypnotist on planet Earth is a oblong box in the corner of the room. It is constantly telling us what to believe is real.
If you can persuade them that what they see with their eyes is what there is to see, you got them. Because they'll laugh in the face of an explanation that portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And they have.
Back. So let me know what you guys thought of that. I really like it personally, but like I said, aliens really I really like him. And this other guy whose name is Immortal Technique, he is also a very political rapper, and I have fallen deeply in love with his music. He's great, but again, PG-13, there's more in Immortal Technique than there is in the End of Days song, for sure, but still, check it out. And now, for the doofus of the day. Yay! Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has made it to my doofus of the day again. For like the 1000th time. But making all females look stupid and idiotic because she is an idiot, in my opinion, and she's a leader, so people who follow her are also idiots, in my opinion. But she doesn't even know what a freaking garbage disposal is, and she's terrified of it. Like, absolutely terrified. Like, I do not know how you can go so many years of living without... What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Without knowing what a garbage disposal is, ever seeing a garbage disposal. Like, how do you go that far in life without seeing something like that? But I'm gonna go back. Not just idiots need to wake up, but not idiots just need to wake up. Everyone needs to wake up. Moving on, here is a clip of it.
I am told this is a garbage disposal. I've never seen a garbage disposal. I never had one in any place I've ever lived. It is terrifying. I don't know what to use it for or what its purpose is. Like, food scraps? Like, is this environmentally sound? I don't know.
See what I mean? she's out there making all of us look bad, but especially the females, not trying to be sexist, just because she's a idiotic female herself, she's making all women seem idiotic and simple-minded when most of us aren't. And she's making her leaders, or her followers, my bad, look idiotic and dumb because they're not awake yet and they just need to be woke. They just need to get woke. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because this is a very heated topic for me. It's like, and like, how can you be scared of something that all, like, storm cloud emoji over my head right now. Like, yeah. But how can you be scared of something that all it does is that's the sound it makes, and it cuts up your food so it will go down the drain or whatever. How can you be scared of something like that? And how could you not know something like that? Like, my 8-year-old brother knows what a garbage disposal is, and he's 8 years old, and we've never had one. So, like I said, heated topic, and I'm gonna move on. So, here is some different news for you. Our first article comes from the Washington Post, and it is headlined, Adam Schiff renews the Democratic war against the First Amendment. In 2014, 54 Democratic senators voted to repeal the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, meaning they wanted to get rid of it. And now Representative Adam Schiff from California has proposed a similar amendment. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close to the same, and it has the same core idea and core flaw. All the Democrats want to do is abolish the freedom of political speech. So they want to get rid of political freedom of speech. But does that also mean they want to get rid of freedom of speech in general? And do they realize that if they do that, that they are not going to be allowed to speak how they want politically either? But wait, never mind. Y'all are special, right? Y'all are so much above us simple people, right? They don't have to follow their own laws, do they? Well, a president has to. Like our constitutional quote for today said, a president cannot lead or defend a country if it is not held accountable by its laws. So, if a president has to, shouldn't a senator have to? But no! Let's remember that senators and everyone besides the simple people who live at the bottom of the food chain. Anybody above the simple people get to do whatever they want, and it just be okay. It'll be just fine. So, and some people say that political freedom of speech is the most important freedom of speech that is in that entire amendment. It's like the most protected one as well. But like I said, if they get rid of it, for us, me, people like me, does it count for them as well? They make rules, they make rules and they don't follow them, even though they're the ones that made them, which is not fair. And I know some of you are probably like, well, life isn't fair. Well, it's not fair that certain people get to make rules for the rest of the world, but don't have to follow them, because I'm going to just throw an example out there. Because smoking marijuana is illegal, but do they get to do it? Do the senators get to do it? Do the presidents get to do it just because they're above everyone else? Like, why do they get to make rules and laws and not have to stand by them? It's not fair. Why is marijuana illegal? But that, my friends, that is a topic for another day. Not today, but another day. So, let's move on with this article. Schiff's plan would effectively end the First Amendment's 240 years of absolute freedom of political speech, and it would permanently change American civic life for the worse. Well, isn't that what the Democrats are trying to do? They're just trying to ruin everybody's lives. Like, that's really something they're trying to do. Hair wet in my mouth. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, all of the Democrats are trying to do is ruin everybody's lives. Whether it be with immigration or the stupid not allowed to eat cows, and now not following their own rules and trying to get rid of the Constitution. The Constitution was made for a reason. To protect us for when we would need it. But let the Democrats take it away. Let's do that. It'll be what they want, and they will act like they have a win over us, and make them feel good. So, yeah. This is also a heated topic, because not gonna be mean, but truthful. The truth does hurt. In my opinion, the Democrats are dumb. Some of them. Well, I should not say they're dumb. They just don't have the best type of interests for their country that they so-called love, and so-called want to protect. But if you wanted to protect us, you would not be allowing illegal aliens to be passing through the country with diseases. You wouldn't be trying to take away. You should not be trying to take away our manual cars. And why are you making us take shots? Like, making us do it. That's all things that they want to do to us. And it's just going to go downhill for the people like me and like you, possibly, who are against it. They are going to enslave us if we are against what they do. So, and now they're wanting to take away political speech. So, in the end, we're going to end up like the AVOX on the Hunger Games, where we're not allowed to speak and they cut off our tongues for speaking politically incorrect. So, like I said, heated topic, gonna move on. Going back to what I said about the diseases, coming to think about it, they have diseases that thrive and are everywhere where they come from that we do not have here in America. And they want us to take shots and vaccines because they have the diseases and they're carrying it to our country. Like, it's our fault we have a measles epidemic. Like, that's not our fault. And epidemic. It's not our fault that y'all are just allowing these people to come in. You're not listening to us, is what's happening. You're just going la-di-da-di-da about your plan and not listening to the people who think clearly about what is smart and what is not smart. They just think that what they're doing is best, even when it's not best at all, especially in this case, because we are going to end up getting sick if we are like anti-vaccination people, like myself, no vaccines because I know what's in them. So I'm not going to take them, so I'm going to end up getting sick. God forbid they come to Pelosi's house or any other senator's house. They won't do it, or they might not, but they won't let them in. Kind of like I've said before, these people have gates around their houses to keep robbers out, right? But we're not allowed to have a gate around our country to keep illegals from coming in whenever they want. That's why build a wall, 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 build a wall. Build a wall is so important. They want them in your backyard, not theirs. They want them in my backyard. They want them in your backyard. They don't want them in their backyard. They're crapping all over us by doing that and peeing everywhere. In San Francisco, everywhere. And it's nasty. But moving on, because heated topic, don't really want to get into too much of it without trying to get myself drug into a heated conversation, which I already have, and I'm not trying to come off a certain way to certain people who may or may not be watching. Just saying that I'm not trying to be racist or whatever you want to call it, just because they're different. This next article I found on Infowars, and it is headlined, Border Agents Detaining 2,400 Families and over 25% of them are fake. Border authorities have released stunning new data indicating that agents are detaining 2,400 families every day while discovering more than 25% of the claims are fraudulent. Chief Carla Provost tweeted, in April, Border Patrol apprehended an average of over 2,400 families and children each day, and acting immigration and custom enforcement and HHS lack the capacity to keep them up. They have the lack of to keep up with all these families that are coming in. They're having a hard time keeping up with all the families that are coming in. She also said that she informed Congress today that our apprehension numbers are off the charts. As of April 30th, we have apprehended over 460,000 people on the southwest border. Meanwhile, ICE's Director Matthew T. Albence has sounded the alarm about adult migrants and human traffickers, because that's what they're doing. They're trafficking people, humans, and mainly children, because they can't get through the border if they're by themselves, they cannot come in. But if they have a family with them, they can come in. Ablance told Breitbart, within the first week of the operation, we found a 7-year-old girl from Guatemala that her mother rented 3 times in the past year to be brought here to this country so that an adult can be released into this country. Whose kids are these? I mean, that one specifically say that her mother gave it to somebody to get through the border. But seriously, where are you getting these children? Ablins also explained that children are brought to the United States, then trafficked back to their homes to be used again to escort more unrelated adults across the border. So, seriously, whose children are these? Why are you allowing your child to roam around with a bunch of strangers just so they can get through the border? I know there's that soldier child type thing where, today you have become a soldier. You are going to help me get across the border, and from there on, I am going to do everything that I know to destroy this country, and then I'm going to send you back to your mother or your father so they can do it all over again with you. Okay, let's go. They are basically recycled, we carry them, we take them back. We carry them, we take them back. We are being attacked. Most are military-aged men. So we are being attacked. Without a shadow of a doubt, we are being attacked. Trojan horses. Fun. Not really, but fun. Don't know what a Trojan horse is? You should look it up. Educate yourself. Just to educate yourself. Know what it is. If they changed the laws to allow us to detain these families as a unit together for a short period of time as we go through the immigration process, this cycle of children being recycled would almost stop. It would almost stop completely, and it'd be gone, and everything would be better, and we wouldn't really have to worry about illegal immigration if they just went through it the right way. It's all they've got to do is do it the right way. That's all I'm going to say about it. We're just going to jump into the Bible verse, and yeah, so let's go. Our Bible verse for today is from the book of Psalms. It is chapter 46, verses 1 through 3, and it is, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Our Bible verse for today is, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share. And I wanted to thank you all for the support that I have been getting in the comments. It's really boosting my confidence. Not that I'm not confident, but it's making me feel like it's just making me feel good to know that I'm being heard and that people understand what I'm saying and that I'm being supported, because it's really hard for a child like myself to go about doing something such as this and not get support, and to get support about it. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I love you all for your support, and I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share to this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
The greatest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar, you think you're free.
What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. We are being hypnotized by people like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers.
We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, head in the clouds, who wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody a slave, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lair. I ain't never caught slipping, never underprepared.